in the chat. Sheesh, we got the likes. I don't know if that's you. Do you see what I'm seeing, bro?
Yeah. You already know that's the 007 agents came to support. You know what I'm saying? The project that we had going on, the project that we just got started. I'm really excited about it, man. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Cam on the call.
Come on, man.
Uh,
Yeah, there's gonna be a huge call. Y'all. This isn't a new face. It's somebody. I'm pretty positive we've gone live before here on the YouTube before. I know, especially if you're in the mentorship in the university, you guys have definitely seen the value that this individual is going to be bringing forward to you guys. So once again, from this isn't no stranger to you guys, to my platform, to me. He's somebody that I pay a lot of homage to. With everything that I've been doing, and I've just been watching his journey and the things he's been evolving with day by day. And I'm excited to hear more about. We just chopped it up a little bit about his project that he's launching. But I'll let him and allow him and the expert, to go over the project and everything that it's going to include. I know a lot of people right now, especially, are looking to make some money online, and I know that this will be a great opportunity, to be able to do so. So I'll go ahead and let Calvin go ahead and take over, brother, and let him know, what we're talking about. Let him know, what all this excitement, but not only just excitement and hype, because there's a lot of that, especially in the trading and investing world, especially when we talk about meme coins. But what separates, the meme coin we got going on right now and the project that you guys got dropping on right now versus, everything out there? Because there's so many projects out there, so much information out there, but why should we tap in with the Tate coin? And what separates you and your project, brother? Go ahead, take over. I'm excited
bro,
for this
first
call.
of all, bro, I do appreciate you, having me on this and being consistent and being diverse in the knowledge that you give out to your community, because I feel like it's really important. You know what I'm saying? Not to just go one way, but really kind of diversify the way you can get after it. When it comes to health, when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to credit, and when it comes to crypto, and bringing on somebody that you are very knowledgeable in and you really trust and you really been working with, because like he said, like I've been seeing his growth too. Like it's very mutual. Like the growth has been very mutual, bro. Like I've been seeing what you've been doing. I've been seeing the impact that you've been having, that you said that you were gonna do, and now you're just going to work with it, man. So it's all. So I'm really grateful to have you on this call with me and talk about this project that I'm really excited about, guys. This is actually my first crypto launch with a group of guys that I really admire. That we were able to get connected and formulate a really cool concept and a really cool idea around some very, very influential people, right? Now, if you guys are familiar with Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, these guys are, Andrew Tate is one of the most Google men probably ever in history. So he has a lot of eyes on him when it comes to, his outlook on life, his outlook on, being a male in the world and just, instilling that dominance, in the younger generation. And I think there's a big, massive gap of a lot of people who aren't really open to that message, right? Personally, I do support everything that they talk about, and one thing I do admire is not only Andrew but Tristan Tate. So this project is really special to me personally because I've always felt like Tristan Tate was kind of like went under the rug. Nobody really talked about him. Nobody really seen the value of him. But personally, a man with class, a very man that's sophisticated. He knows how to talk well. He embodies a lot of these traits that he gets kind of referred to as like James Bond, and he kind of embodies that as well. This was project is about. It's a community driven project that is just really geared on getting the message out there on how Tristan Tate has embodied this lifestyle to basically mirror James Bond, and everybody knows James Bond. We've been watching his movies for however long it's been out, right? And they're actually really casting for a new James Bond. Now, there's been a lot of speculation out there about who's going to be the next James Bond, who's a good actor. But personally, what I think Tristan is, if not the only guy that's actually qualified to be James Bond. So that's why we launched this project, right? And this project is called Tate
That's
Bond,
fire.
right?
That's fire.
We use his last name. His name is Tristan, but his last name is Tate. So we use Tate Bond. And the ticker is 007. So for all my goons in the chat, all my agents in the chat, please drop the ticker 007 in the chat. Let them know this is what our ticker is, and this is where this project is as well. So we launched about on Monday, so about 3 days ago, right? And it's really special because you get to see how projects are being made, right? A lot of us, look at projects and they're cute cats and cute dogs and this and that, you know what I mean? But like all we do is look at the project, right? And maybe you do your research, right? And you formulate an idea. Maybe this is something that you want to invest into, right? But being on the back end, seeing the whole the process of how to build a project, it's not so simple, but it's something you definitely want to collaborate with, right? Because there's so many moving parts and there's so many ways that somebody can kind of you know you know give it value in some way or form. So I kind of want to go a little bit over what maybe our roadmap to kind of show us like this is what we're about, and the kind of steps as well for those who are probably even looking to maybe launching their own project in the future. This is the kind of, it's like a checklist that we had made, and it's really important that you dial in on the vision of what you want to launch, right? But this project in particular is really special, like I said, guys, because the Tate brothers have a great university. It's called the Real World, right? And this university has impacted so many people. I think there's close to maybe 100,000 members in the university. It's an online university, so you can be anywhere in the world and have access to it. It helps you just grow and make money in just about every area of life, right? You think of the industry, they probably have a niche for it. They probably are teaching it as well. So this is going to have a huge impact. Not only that, they've launched coins for their university. They're going to have a white paper that's going to be launched as well. And anybody who's in part of the university gets an airdrop of their coin. Now, Andrew Tate has his own coin. It's called Daddy, right? And the Real World, his university, is going to have their own coin as well, called the Real World token, right? And that's going to be launched, and that's going to be airdropped to all of the members and all their students in the university. So, I would definitely take a look into that, especially if you're looking to go through the entrepreneur route, and maybe you want to learn a new skill, want to learn how to trade, want to learn how to invest, want to learn how to build, or whatever. They probably definitely most likely have that. You know what I'm saying? So, but the process that we have to go through, guys, it was like it's a lot of moving parts, right? It's not just like let's launch a project and cross our fingers, right? You kind of have to have certain details and certain things that are in place so that people can find you. It's reliable. You can build a community. And there's a website, right? So it's really simple, but at the same time, you want to collaborate, right? I wouldn't necessarily do something like this on my own. I would love to find people who are just as much geared to growing, to the growth. And the best thing about this project, guys, is that we all kind of came from another project and decided to come together to create our own, right? Because we were so tired of all other projects who take control of supply and pump and dump on their community. They don't take time to build the community. They don't time to show the value. They don't take. It's all about money. And in crypto and meme coins especially, it's very, very risky. But we'd like to let everybody know like your bag is safe here, right? We stand on these morals. We stand on certain types of principles that make us unshakable, right? We weed out all the Jeets, right? Anybody who is not serious about the project, that just want to make their little 2x, they collect their lunch money, right? We are more on the long term. We like to think long term. We like to think community driven, and we're also charitable as well. We're also definitely charitable. But when it comes to that, like you have to have certain things in place when it comes to that. Like when you're building a project, you definitely have to have a Telegram, right? Make sure you have your Telegram. You need a team of people who can raid. And let's say you have an Instagram account or a Twitter account. You need people that are going to able to get the word out there. Especially if you're just starting out and you don't have like a big community in the beginning, you definitely need to get a team of people who can get together and raid post and comment under big influencers who have big followings, just so they can get eyes on the project, right? And this is pure organic. You know what I'm saying? Like all you have to do is it's like you can do it yourself, but you can hire other people who can actually help and get the word out there as well, right? 007 in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat as well. You also need a buy bot. You need to make sure that there's a new member verification, because when you enter these communities, sometimes a lot of bots will enter these communities and just spam the chat with a bunch of inappropriate, unnecessary things, and that's not what we're about, right? Music bot, but your boy's the DJ. So anytime you guys get in our link, I'm sure there's going to be a link in the in this video as well to the Telegram. Always blasting music, and we like to be active on the VC, right? One thing that I noticed that we do that other projects don't do is that we are very active in our VC. right? And these are like the project's developers and people who are pushing the project themselves, who are in control of social media. You can come on the VC and just ask us questions and just vibe with us, guys. It's like, it's really not that serious. You know what I'm saying? It's like we like to make it a community based project. We like to interact with people, new members that come in. We like to talk to you guys. We like to see how you guys found us. We want to see what works, right? And that's the whole aspect of building a community. When we develop these strategies and we put them to work, we want to see what's actually effective and what our strengths and what we need to work on as well, right? So we have a cool meme channel. We create really cool content. We have really cool graphic designers. Shout out to Soul Daddy. Shout out to Rage. Shout out to Jo. All these guys out here. Man, like I'm telling you guys, they work day in, day out. We're talking like 12 to 16 hours working on this project, y'all. Right. So we put a lot of effort towards that to make sure that we're able to do something that's professional, that's friendly, that's appealing, right? You want to look at it, you want to be able to kind of interact with the graphics as well, right? So it's really cool. And then we got our website up as well. It's going to be a link tree. We have 2 websites. I would advise you to check out the official website, tatebond.com. I'll say it again, tatebond.com. We put a really cool website together, and it's really nice. So guys, check that out as well. And we have an email, the domain, the Tate Bond domain. We have a Twitter up as well. Nice gifts. So all these elements are what kind of creates these meme projects and make them successful, rather than just posting a picture of a cute dog, crossing your fingers, putting a lot of liquidity in it, and hopefully people buy it and you rug it. Because that's what a lot of other projects do, but we're not about that, right? So that's what really separates us from these other projects, is that we're looking for longevity and we're not looking for a quick pump and dump, right? That's not what we do here. We're big on morals. We're big on Tate Bond and what he represents. The way he moves about saving the world, right? We want to save crypto. That is our motto. We want to save crypto, and we're using that with Tate Bond, right? And I think this will be appropriate too. I know Tristan takes a big cigar guy, so had to pop out the cigar for y'all one time.
Let's do it. That's big business talk right there.
So had to get the cigar out.
Come on, man. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
One thing we're implementing too, guys, is we're gonna start doing cigar nights where we get on the VC and we just talk. You bring your favorite drink, you bring a cigar or something to smoke on, and then bam, now you know what I'm saying. We're talking. We're getting together. We're talking about the project. We're talking about the things that we're working on as well. So I'm really excited about that. But let me just kind of go over certain things that we've done already for the community, right? Since this is a community takeover, I would definitely go on the website, on the link tree as well. We have a white paper. So I would check out the white paper to just kind of see like exactly what the project is all about. Just kind of read it to you guys, right? So the Tate Bond project is unique, community-driven incentive inspired by the iconic James Bond franchise, right? You guys all know about that. And we believe that Tristan Tate is basically aligned with his persona and everything that he does, right? So known for his remarkable achievements and 2-time international sport. He's a kickboxer. He was a kickboxer. Him and his brother were super successful. Were kickboxing champions. So he knows how to fight. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to talk to women, right? He's sort of a womanizer, which James Bond was as well, right? Sort of a womanizer. He drives a lot of fast cars. All right. He smokes cigars, right? It's part of persona. And he's badass. He's taking on the whole world right now, right? These guys are fighting a case of Romania, and they're making it really difficult because the message that they're putting out there is way positive for the world. And these elites, they don't want people to be empowered. They don't want people to be strong. They want you to be weak. They want you to be docile. They want you to be distracted, and they're doing the exact opposite. So we felt like it was really important that we align ourselves as a project with what was going on with Tate Bond, right? So 007 is a ticker, excuse me. And just this, the inspiration, honestly, is the funny thing as well is July 15th was Tristan Tate's birthday. So kind of aligned with putting this out while his birthday was going around. And Andrew Tate actually he gifted him a special type of vehicle. Right, it's an Aston Martin DB5, right? Fully restored. It was super, super clean. We have it in the chat as one of the stickers as well. You can check it out. But this was one of the original cars that James Bond actually was using in the movie as well. So not only that, he literally has the car of the actor, right? Of this person. So he's literally living proof that he is James Bond. He's like the literal James Bond in the flesh, right? So it's really important that we kind of see the elements that's being pushed around this as well. We're seeing a lot of content being pushed around him, doing certain type of videos where he's just in the element and he's dressed well and he at some point will start to drive the car, and that we can use these videos as well to kind of push our content out there as well. Like you said, guys, check out the Twitter. The Twitter has all the information where you can kind of go and see what we've been working on as well. The website is very informative. But we basically completed the whole phase one, right? Where we got a Telegram takeover. We're in control of the Twitter. Our deck screen is all updated as well, right? And we're deploying raids on a daily basis, right? So this is the start of something big. It's going to be monumental, and at some point, when this project currently right now is on the floor, you will be sick if you fade this project. You'll be so sick because you got on this call with me and Tone. We're talking about this project at like I think it's almost at 16K, right? At 16K. What projects that you know are coming out that you know your bags are going to be safe at that you can buy at a very low price, right? So you're getting at discount rates, and on top of that, you're getting a community that's growing as well. Like I said, guys, we're always in the chat. You can always talk to us. You can ask questions. We're very transparent. We want to see where everybody's coming from and what they think as well. And we're also open to any type of critiques. One thing that I noticed about this particular group of people that I've surrounded myself with is that we all have our skills and that we all can put it in play. And the longer you go, the more you start to build, the more value people want to bring, right? Whether they have a big following, whether they are good in graphics, whether they are know certain people with a lot of liquidity, right? So that's the important thing here in crypto is that when you build a foundation of people who are driven towards a certain common goal, you get to connect, you get to build, and that's what network's all about here in the meme coin space as well. So it's really special what I've been able to do with these gentlemen. I'm really proud of what we've done so far, and we're just getting started, guys. We are literally just getting started. So you guys are seeing this at the right time. I can't stress that enough. A lot of projects that I wanted to get a part of, like they were already gone. Like I just missed the boat, right? Either I wasn't on this live, or I wasn't on a space, or I wasn't on a X account, or whatever the case. I just missed it, and it's in the millions, right? So this project is easily going to be touching a lot of eyes, and a lot of influencers going to see what we have here going on. We're getting a lot of students as well from the university who are getting eyes on this, and they're asking questions, right? And at some point, we're going to start to see an influx of a lot of people who are buying into the idea and what we're pushing here as well. So guys, I definitely want you to check out our Telegram. Just go in there, ask some questions if you want to. Check out our website as well, tatebomb.com, tatebomb.com. It's official. I love what we're doing here. Like I said, any questions that you guys have, definitely get on the VC. We're always active in there. We always want to make sure that people, can see that the community is being worked on, right? Because many times I'll go into a project and it's very dead and it's not a lot of people, or it's just not much volume is happening. But we're making sure that we're covering all these cylinders and getting things together so that when we're ready to make that push and we get that God candle, it wasn't by accident and it wasn't by chance, right? It was because we were in the trenches, working day in and day out, staying up late, and it's all going to pay off. Kind of like you, brother. Like, have I been seeing you working in the trenches, doing these YouTube lives, bro? Like, don't think I haven't noticed, bro. I've been paying attention, really close attention, bro. I've been paying big attention. I've learned a lot from this guy as well. So I know my community's here, but like, guys, go ahead and follow my guy, the Credit Gotti, man. Like this dude, I'm telling y'all, like we go way back. It's been about, I don't know how long it's been, maybe 4 years now since we've known each other. 4 years
2020, yeah, 2019, 2020.
Yeah, 2020, 21 officially, and then just kind of like working together on certain things and just kind of coming together. Now we're giving value to each other's communities. So that's something that 100%. I really appreciate, because I know what we're going, what we're doing, impacting 1 billion lives. Big lofty goals, man, and I can 100%. See this project easily at 1 billion. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing numbers out there. But as well, I'm very, very, very excited about what how our journeys are aligning and the things that we're doing for ourselves and where this project is going as well. because the ticket's pretty special. 007. I'm 008. We got a lot of other agents as well. If there's a way that you can add value to the community as well, we would most likely make you a mod and onboard you and show you the ropes and teach you certain things, man. Because you can learn a lot from each other, and we're just all here to grow with each other, man. So, but like I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for putting this call together. Guys, check us out. Check out our Telegram, TateBomb.com, as well as our website. We're on Instagram. We're on X. It's called, Twitter. It's called X now. I believe we have something else. We don't have YouTube, but that's our website. That Telegram. We have a meme channel, and check out our white paper as well. I didn't go throughout the whole white paper, but we do plan on donating as well. So we're very charitable, right? We're not just here to make money; we're here to give back as well. And that's one thing that I see Tates do. These guys are so big on giving, and people don't talk about it enough. We just talk about the things that they say. We don't talk about things that they actually do, right? Which is giving back to charities, giving back to people less fortunate, and helping everybody out, because we want to, we're raising people up, and the best way to do that is to give back and give your time, like we're doing here, man. So, like I said, brother, I appreciate you putting this call together, getting all this information out there. But check us out, guys. Tate Bomb. And when you hear about us, I know you're gonna be like, man, I faded that. Should have listened. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Because I was once that person. I don't want to do it ever again. All right, guys. Appreciate
1,000%. I mean, me and Calvin how me and Calvin connected back in 2020 was we were in a network marketing company, right? In this network marketing company, a lot of the highest income earners that were a part of this network marketing company throughout the time of, maybe pick up your phone a little bit. I think the speaker is echoing a little bit. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, pick it up a little bit. Sometimes it echoes when it's down. Like the microphone. Yeah, there we go. So all the highest income earners in that, well, not all of them, I should say, but a lot of them, I looked at them, I'm at the time new in the business, but throughout my time and just developing, I started to look at these individuals on stage. I started to look at these individuals that were mentoring thousands to tens of thousands of individuals across the world. And I'm like, yo, I don't really see a big difference really between me and this leader, but one of the big difference between me and these leaders is the timing that these leaders got into the company, right? The timing, because maybe they had one or two legs blown out and all they had to focus on was blowing out one leg. So when we talk about timing in business, when we talk about timing in investments, is everything, family. So Calvin hit me up the other day, a couple days ago. He hit me up, yo, I got this new project I just dropped. I know that anything Calvin is going to bring forth is going to be credible. I know it's going to help the people. I know it's going to help the masses. I know he's well aware of my mission, and he's helped me throughout my mission on empowering billions of lives already. So I know what he's bringing forth. And if he's got a project, his first project, he's putting his name behind, I know it's something huge. So I was like, yo, let's do it. I didn't even know too much on what it was going to be about. I did this live so that I could also come here, sit and learn. And I'm definitely going to be backed behind this as well too, and investing in this as well too. Me and I've learned a lot, invested into a lot of things that projects that Calvin suggested, and he's helped me make a lot of money in return. So I don't see anything different with this. Now, I'm not saying throw the whole bank on it, definitely continue to learn, continue to get involved with the community. And if things are telling you to put a big part of the bank in it, and you guys see value in it, definitely continue to do such. This is just one video. Get involved with the community, get involved with other people, connect with other people in those communities. Just see
100%.
Once again, how long-term this is going to be able to benefit you guys. Because I know, once again, Calvin want to come here and bring forth anything that wouldn't be of service to every single one of you guys and the masses and the collective, because this is just the beginning towards what we're truly creating. So super grateful for you, Calvin. Super grateful for everybody that was here, everybody that tuned in to this live. And I'm excited to see going forward all the people that are going to be able to benefit and profit off this project as well too. Y'all know me. I'm always talking. I've been talking lately about Wi-Fi money. We got a lot of different projects, and this year, that I've been looking to show you guys on how to make money online outside of the credit, outside of consumer law. Okay, yes, we've been building that now for a year and a half, 2 years. Now let's focus on, okay, how are we going to create cash flow? How are we going to put this credit? How are we going to put this money that we're, receiving out to go work for us now? Right? There's only so many hours in a day. There's only so many things that we can do. We all got family. We all got real life things that also take place. within our life. So let's learn how we can put the money that we are making with these businesses, the credit that we are receiving, the funds that we're getting from Remedy, from these debt collectors, from these consumer reporting agencies. Let's put this Remedy towards investments that are going to go out and now work for us, rather than us putting a working cap on, especially if you're in Arizona in 120-degree weather. Go put a working cap on your money into different projects as such. Continue to learn, continue to get involved with the community, and continue to get involved with the whole digital space as a whole, crypto, the metaverse. I see somebody in here, that was the meta universe, talking about they made millions off of crypto. I don't know this individual, but I know individuals that have made millions off of crypto, off of, the digital space that we're in right now. So, this right here is definitely a great opportunity for everybody here to take advantage of. And I appreciate you, Calvin, bringing forth this opportunity. And like you said, family, don't wait. And I'd advise you guys not to wait for this project to be booming before you guys, go ahead and take part in it. Even if it was a couple $1,000s or a couple $100s, whatever you guys are able to do, look at invest, start now. If not now, when? Well, a lot of people are like, I'm going to invest when I got $1 million. You got to start small now. That's, 10%, every single month, 20% every single month, maybe weekly 10%, weekly 20%. Start investing small bits and portions of your guys' income. And over time, you guys will see a change. Because if nothing changes, family. So if y'all are just, expecting for, your finances to ultimately create a shift, but y'all haven't invested, y'all haven't started businesses, y'all haven't put money aside to invest, right? Expecting things to change without making changes is the highest form of insanity, family. And that's not what we're here to do. We're here to grow. We're here to take advantage and, on the opportunities and the information that we have here on this channel. So I appreciate you all tuning in. Appreciate you, Calvin, for your time. And I'm looking forward to seeing all the success of this project and everything going forward. Let's get it.
Likewise, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for everybody being on as well, man.
Appreciate y'all, family. Peace and love.